Imagine deploying an IoT sensor on a remote weather station where changing batteries every week is impossible. In such scenarios, understanding how to make the ESP32 consume minimal power becomes critical. This lesson introduces you to the ESP32's various power modes, from active operation for full-speed processing to deep sleep, where it uses microohms yet can still wake on timers or GPIO triggers. You learn not only how these modes work but also how to measure actual current consumption and design devices that can last months or even years on battery. By the end, you'll have practical, hands-on knowledge to optimize IoT devices for energy efficiency without sacrificing responsiveness. The ESP32 offers 4 primary power modes tailored to different application needs. Active mode keeps Wi-Fi and Bluetooth running with current around 80 to 260 mA, suitable for continuous processing. Modem sleep turns off Wi-Fi and BT but keeps the CPU active, reducing consumption to 3 to 20 mA, ideal for intermittent communication. Light sleep pauses the CPU while retaining RAM and peripheral states, allowing wake via timer or external signal with 0.8 to 2 mA draw. Deep sleep shuts down CPU and most peripherals, leaving only RTC and select GPIOs active, achieving under 10 microamperes, perfect for periodic sensor readings. Think of these modes as adjustable gears. Higher speed consumes more energy, low gears preserve battery. Use reflective questions. If your sensor reports hourly, which mode maximizes longevity? This slide summarizes the 4 ESP32 modes and typical current consumption. Active mode runs the full CPU and radios at 80 to 260 mA. Modem sleep keeps the CPU running but radios off, dropping current to 3 to 20 mA. Light sleep pauses the CPU while retaining peripherals and memory, drawing 0.8 to 2 mA. Deep sleep powers down almost everything except RTC memory and certain GPIOs, reaching under 10 microamperes. Understanding these numbers is key for battery calculations. Each mode represents a trade-off between responsiveness and power consumption. Visualize it as a highway. Active mode is rush hour, full speed. Deep sleep is a closed road, only essential traffic moves. Use this insight when planning sleep intervals for long-term deployments. To measure power draw in real conditions, connect your ESP32 through a USB power meter or multimeter. Load a simple blink sketch on GPIO to simulate activity. Observing the meter will show typical active current between 80 to 120 mA, depending on CPU and Wi-Fi load. This hands-on measurement reveals how even basic tasks impact battery life. Consider this: in a real sensor node, processing frequency, Wi-Fi transmissions, and peripheral usage all affect energy. By recording these values, you can make informed decisions on when to enter low-power modes, optimizing both performance and battery life for your IoT deployments. Deep sleep is the most effective way to minimize power. Configure a timer or external GPIO as a wake source and call ESP Deep Sleep Start. For example, a 10-second timer wake shows current dropping to about 10 microamperes. Remember, deep sleep resets the CPU. Only variables marked with RTC data ATTR persist. Use external wake pins cautiously, ensuring correct GPIO and logic levels. This mode is ideal for devices that only need to report data periodically. Think of it as turning off your smartphone entirely except for the alarm clock. Minimal energy use, yet functional at scheduled intervals. When implementing low-power strategies, several issues often arise. Using the wrong GPIO for wake-up prevents the ESP32 from resuming operation. Deep sleep resets the CPU, so serial messages may be lost unless stored in RTC memory. Peripherals like onboard LEDs or voltage regulators may draw additional current in sleep. Consider disconnecting them. Frequent wake-ups consume more energy than anticipated, so calculate intervals carefully. Finally, attached sensors may draw standby current even while the ESP32 sleeps, impacting battery life. Recognizing and addressing these pitfalls ensures reliable, energy-efficient IoT devices. Extend your learning by building practical low-power projects. Create a battery-powered weather sensor that reads temperature every 15 minutes and transmits data over Wi-Fi. Integrate a peer sensor to wake the ESP32 on motion detection. Implement a data logger that stores readings in RTC memory and transmits in batches to save energy. For advanced optimization, design adaptive sleep intervals that shorten or extend based on sensor conditions. These exercises reinforce skills in power measurement, mode selection, and energy-aware IoT design. In this lesson, you've explored the ESP32's power modes, measured real-world current consumption, and learned how to design battery-efficient IoT devices. You now know how to select between active, modem sleep, light sleep, and deep sleep modes based on application needs, and how to implement timer or GPIO wake-up strategies. These skills form the foundation for building autonomous, long-lasting sensor nodes and smart IoT devices that operate reliably in the field.